Well, hello there, YouTube. Today is Monday. Oh, God, I don't even know what day. 11, 12, 13, 14, the 15th. And had to take a couple minutes off early. It's just been a stressful day. I need to get my wind therapy today while it's still light out. Anyway, nothing really to talk about. Just might kind of stay out for the sunset. Anyway, I got some idiot tailgating me because I'm not going fast enough. So anyway, bye. So my wife and I went for a ride yesterday afternoon, and we normally talk to each other through our heads, our headsets. But mine was giving me grief. I turned it on. I couldn't even hear through the speakers that it turned on, and we tried to sync them several times, and they wouldn't sync. And I knew it was. I just kind of figured out it was something to do with mine because I couldn't hear the sound through the speakers. So the mounts that I have used for the last couple years have been the mount that you actually put on the inside of your helmet, and it squeezes it up against the side both sides of the helmet. And I've always used that, and that's always kind of given me trouble. You can have it too tight, too loose, and so you lose connection. It kind of pinches it, and then it separates, those gold contacts. And I could push on the side of my helmet, and I could actually hear it pop in every now and then. So I got home, I took off that mount, and I looked in my box, and I had the mount that's kind of like a GoPro mount that you use it has a sticky tape, and you put that on the side of your helmet. So I cleaned my helmet off really good with alcohol, and I stuck that on there, and everything works perfect now. I just hope that it's got a good mount, like a GoPro tape, that it doesn't fall off. But anyway, that solved my problem. Somehow, if you squeeze them too tight or too loose, that it breaks that connection, and there's no sound through the speakers at all. And my mic worked because I shot a video on when I take off Friday. I did a video on Friday, so the mic worked, but the speakers didn't work. But now I think everything's working. Well, at least I hope it is. Anyway, the perils. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Now, speaking of touring the country on a motorcycle, I remember when my boys were small, my parents would. To start off this story, when I lived at home, I had before I got married, I had a 650 Kawasaki. Nice little bumping around town kind of bike, and we had a house that had a basement, and a garage that goes into the basement. So anyway, I came home one day, my motorcycle was gone, and both parents were gone. I'm thinking, what the hell? I had no clue that my dad even knew how to ride a motorcycle, and they both took my motorcycle, and we lived about an hour and a half from Chicago. So they both took my motorcycle and went up to Chicago. And then they got home, and I think, what? I had no clue even. I didn't mind, but I didn't have any clue even knew how to ride a motorcycle. But anyway, that's what got him started again. And then when my kids were young and I was already in Texas, they bought a Goldwing. I think it was a 1200, one of the older ones. But they would travel around the country on that, and I thought they were nuts. They even came down to Texas a couple times on it, and my kids were probably really young, and I thought, man, you guys are crazy, And then now that I'm probably his age, and I got this, and now I think, oh my God, I get it. I totally get it, because I just love, I love riding. I never ride around town. I just always hit the highway, but I love just taking off and not turning around. I just love, my wife goes with me. We pack up the trailer full of our riding gear and our clothes, and we just go, for like 10 days. And it's just, I totally get it. I absolutely love it. I look forward to that every year. So, I guess it just takes being a little older and enjoying this kind of thing. And I guess I could say if the people that actually watch my videos, if you have like a Goldwing or some kind of a touring bike, man, if you've never gone like on a long trip, cross-country trip, it's just there's no other feeling. I don't know how to explain it. It's just freedom. And we have so much riding gear that we can stop and change for any kind of weather except hot. But if it's cold and rainy, we got all the gear. We never get cold, and once we put all our gear on, it's just perfect. So my wife probably is not the biggest fan about it as I am, but she goes. But she has fun when she goes, and it's probably not as exciting for her as it is for me. But anyway, if you've never done that, you gotta do it. It's just so much. I just love it. I guess not everybody would love it, but I do. Anyway, bye.